Kamchatka is a land of active volcanoes where fire and ice coexist. There, I met a people pure like the snow who believed they were created by nature. Today, I'm on a journey to the Sikhote-Alin mountains, where the Russian Far East region begins. I will meet the tigers and the Adeje people of northeastern Asia's Primeval Forest. I'm on my way to witness the lost wilderness of the Korean Peninsula. The Sikhote-Alin Mountains lie in the southeastern part of the Russian Far East region, which is a continuation of the Baekdu-Daegan mountain range of the Korean Peninsula. Today I'm traveling from Vladivostok to Ussurisk to journey to the Sikhote-Alin Mountains. They span from Primorsky Krai, which is commonly known as the Maritime Province, to Khabarovsk Krai. They measure 1,300 kilometers long, stretching over the eastern coast of Russia. It's a place that hardly has any trace of man. It's the last safe haven for endangered animals living in Northeast Asia. Receiving recognition for such value, the Central Mountain region was designated as a UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site in 2001. Sikhote-Alin is a special place for me. Since 2002, I have been traveling back and forth from Chugievka, located in southern Sikhote-Alin, to Ussurisk, researching vegetation. Before I officially begin my journey, I decide to visit one of my colleagues, a friend I've known for 10 years through our research. This is Dr. Kudinov. Dr. Kudinov is a forest expert. He is especially interested in wild ginseng.
Сейчас я вытащу один, подождите. Чтобы ее корни не обрывать.
He says this wild ginseng is 16 years old.
시코테-알린 남쪽에 특히 이제 잣나무하고 활엽수 있는 그런 원시림에 아직도 삶이 많이 발견되고 있습니다. 그만큼 숲이 아주 잘 보존되고 있다는 얘기죠. 야마고? 야마고? сколько это стоит? очень
Его же надо наставить. Это так опасно, можно и кровь с носа пойдет из этого. Он сильный, этот корень, очень сильный.
There's something that is just as important as wild ginseng here in Sikhote-Alin.
На днях ходил туда. Ничего пока ничего нет. Я кедру вот в этих местах, вот по сопкам тут, одного видел так метров 200 на сопке. Он стоял на одной стороне, а на второй вершинке тигр стоял. И долго, говорит, стоял там минуту-две, говорит, он на него смотрел. Но не трогал, он с оружием был. Дома, оказался, домой приехал, мокрый был весь, пот с него.
In Korea, tigers are known to have concealed their traces. Do tigers live here? I decide to go deeper into the Ussurisk forest. The Wildlife Conservation Zone in Orlinoya works with the World Wildlife Fund to protect the animals in the forest. In Sikhote-Alin, there are over 300 species of birds, black bears, Amur leopards, and Korean tigers. There are 70 different animals living here. The animal they are primarily protecting is the top predator in the ecosystem, the tiger. This is a video of a wild tiger captured by a camera trap.
연해주에 이러한 호랑이가 아직도 이렇게 서식하고 있는 것은 연해주 전체 면적이 남한의 1.8배 정도 되는데 인구가 아직 200만밖에 안 됩니다. 사람들에 의한 개발이 적게 되어 있기 때문에 이런 천연림에 아직도 호랑이가 서식하고 있습니다.
We decide to look for traces of the tigers together. There are 9 tigers living within the conservation zone, and there is a total of over 400 tigers living in the Sikhote-Alin mountains.
Тигры, как и человек, они достаточно правильно выбирают пути своего передвижения и движутся по пути наименьшего сопротивления. Поэтому они очень часто используют лесовозные дороги, просеки, линии электропередач, для того, чтобы можно было без препятствий, бесшумно передвигаться. Кроме того, он может с дороги наблюдать за пространствами, где находятся копытные животные, бесшумно подкрасться и напасть на животное, и, соответственно, его поймать и съесть.
This means the roads people use are the same roads tigers use. The deeper we go into the woods, the more anticipation and anxiety I feel. In order to find tigers, we need to find traces of the herbivores they prey on. This is salt that was prepared by the facility management for herbivores that have an insufficient amount of salt intake. An herbivore, like a deer, probably came by here, but a short while later,
Посмотреть, то видно, что листва так вот примята как раз вот на расстоянии.
Вот отпечаток, вот его.
이제 발자국이 지금 선명하게 지금 남아 있는지.
it's a tiger's footprint. I'm told these footprints are only about a week old. Perhaps the tiger was aiming for an animal eating salt. I wonder where in the forest this tiger is.
굉장히 지금 신기합니다. 이제 호랑이가 이런 지역을 지금 지나서 이렇게 거의 불과 일주일 전에 여기를 지나다녔다는 게 소위 여기는 호랑이가 나오는 숲이라고 합니다. 큰 들매나무라든지 너름나무 이런 아름드리 나무들이 곳곳에 있는 게 이 숲의 특징인 것 같습니다.
A tree hundreds of years old, with a width measuring longer than my arm span, stretches toward the sky. This is probably what the Checotah-Alin mountain range looked like before it was damaged. Tigers mark their territory on these large trees.
지금 아주 큰 너름나무입니다. 너름나무에 지금 호랑이 발톱 자국이 보이시죠? 이쪽도 여기 호랑이가 자주 와서 이렇게 표시를 하고 그런 지역이라서 여기서 만약에 트랩을 하면은 잘 관찰할 수 있는 그런 트랩 위치라고 해요.
When the traces of tigers are discovered, camera traps are set up. Camera traps are devices that automatically activate and record when there's movement. Sergey and I decide to pretend to be tigers to ensure the camera traps are working properly. Even without direct contact with the tigers, we can study the boundaries of their habitat, behavior, and other things. All there is left to do is wait for the tigers. The area that is managed is so large that facility maintenance personnel have to often stay in one of these small cabins in the woods.
가샤라고 이제 죽 같은 거. 와, 이 하루치 지금 전투 식량입니다. 이 러시아식 전투 식량을
Heat tabs used to heat up the meals seem very convenient as well.
And the food all? This. Oh,
The food smells great.
맛있어 보이는데. 한번 먹고 싶은데 먹어보라는 얘기가 아직 없습니다. 야마고? 고맙습니다.
I take the liberty of tasting a Russian-style porridge called kasha.
Нормально.
Нормально, да. I'm have a PhD. I'm working in academic science, but academic science it's only science, no real project.
These people became scientists not for their individual success and honor, but to make the world a better place. Their passion and commitment are the strength that protects Sikhote-Alin. After seeing traces of a tiger, my desire to see one in person grows bigger. While on our way to search for tigers, we come across a field of tall wild grass.
지금은 이제 이 억새의 바다지만 겨울이 다가오면은 여기가 또 이 키만큼 눈으로 덮일 겁니다. 그때는 정말 혹한의 겨울, 온 천지가 눈으로 덮여 있는 눈의 세상이 열리겠죠.
I make a short stop and take in the ambience of the fall of 2013 with my eyes and ears. I'm going to an animal research center.
Здравствуйте.
This place protects animals that have lost their mothers or have been injured. People here work to restore them back to health and to release them back in the wild. This is an Asiatic black bear. It's more wary because it's preparing to hibernate. There is even a lynx. In Korea, they've practically disappeared. At last, we set off to see tigers.
호랑이가 누워 있네요.
The Amur Tiger. This is a Korean tiger.
У нас в общей сложности вот здесь вот родилось 19 тигрят. Были самец и самка, и родилось еще 19 тигрят. Вот это 19-й тигренок. Остальные все розданы по зоопаркам.
It weighs close to 200 kilograms, and its tan-colored stripes are clearly visible.
가까이 보니까 지금 글쎄요, 완전 무섭기도 하고 이렇게 가까이 보는 게 굉장히 신기하기도 하고요. 호랑이를 이렇게 가까이 보는 사람이 있을까요?
He's being treated for an injured front leg. Perhaps he was irritated by a visit from a foreigner.
제대로 당한 것 같습니다. 호랑이가 영역 표시를 이쪽으로 해가지고
Расскажу такую историю.
아마 호랑이 냄새가 가시지 않을 것 같습니다.
Dr. Yudin has been working to restore the health of tigers for over 20 years.
두바면서 2개월밖에 안 되는 조그만 호랑이에 대해서
Он
위험하게
очень любил молоко.
음.
Вот я его избрал.
He keeps photos of all the tigers he took care of. He says there's a special story behind this photo.
Бас лежал в вольере. Я подошел, ну это через сетку, сетка. Я подошел и начал его фотографировать, но было очень близко, и он соскочил и на меня кинулся. И вот я успел снять его.
Dr. Yudin cannot close his fist after being bit by a tiger. His whole body is covered with scars.
Это дырка. Вот
온몸에
здесь дырка.
지금
Вот дырка.
거의
Голова зашита.
왜?
Если тигр исчезает где-то, значит в природе происходит что-то негативное, плохое. Вот в чем дело. Поэтому тигра не любить нельзя. Тигр как индикатор состояния экосистем. Вот.
Это какой дерево? А какой?
Тигр Дальнего Востока России.
Россия.
Авторы я и моя жена.
Спасибо большое.
Protecting tigers is a way to protect the forest and a way to protect mankind. I hope someday I will be able to meet a roaming tiger in the southern region of the Korean Peninsula. Now I'm on my way to meet the people of the forest who live in Sikhote-Alin. I leave Ussurisk and head toward Luchegorsk.
깊은 숲으로 지금 저희가 이제 가고 있는데 주변이 굉장히 안개가 끼어서 지금 잘 보이지 않고 길이 굉장히 험합니다.
The road to meeting the people of the forest is not an easy one. We decide to drive on an unpaved road. The sun is setting, but the village is nowhere to be seen. Just then,
Дерните, здравствуйте. Блядь, съехал с дороги. Есть.
트러스 есть? 차가 지금 사고를 내서 저희가 지금 도와줘야 돼요.
the road must have become less visible as it grew dark. One of the tires fell completely into the shoulder of the road.
밤에는 영하로 떨어질 때 굉장히 위험할 수가 있죠. 그래서 저희가 어떻게든 좀 빨리 도와줘서 갈 수 있도록 지금 도와줘야 될 것 같습니다.
Thanks to our teamwork, we are able to pull the car free. The road to meeting the Adeje tribe is long and difficult. At last, we arrive at the Adeje tribe's village. Night has fallen, and there are no traces of light.
여기가 지금 우데게이족이 사는 마을에 저희가 이제 막 도착을 했는데요. 지금 밤이 너무 늦어서 그런지 사람도 지금 아무도 안 다니고 있습니다. 그래서 어디에 지금 숙박을 해야 될지 많이 걱정이 되네요.
Fortunately, we see some houses with the lights on. We enter blindly and ask if we could stay the night.
Можно, можно?
Да? Просто так можно видеть, да?
Ага.
Спасибо, спасибо.
Ну, проходите.
Спасибо
Проходите,
большое.
ага.
They willingly offer us a place to stay and even prepare dinner for us as we haven't had a meal yet. The best dish of them all is the deer heart.
지금 사슴 심장이 누가 와. 괜찮다 그랬는데도 역시 한 줌 더 주시는 이 넉넉한 마음.
Приправа, приправа. Сейчас я горькую приправу принесу.
Each family is limited to hunting about 3 deer per year. Thus, it's considered a precious food. Fortunately, we are able to spend the night in a warm place. The Bikin River flows along the Sikhote-Alin Mountains. The Adeje tribe's village is located near the Bikin River. In early morning, a villager comes to the house we stayed at the night before. He wants to show us something. It's wood chopping.
오.
The wood splits with a single swing of the axe like a pair of wooden chopsticks.
이 할아버지 굉장히 힘이 없어 보이시는데, 도끼질은
Давайте ведра.
대단합니다. 야.
I decide to give it a try. Perhaps the wood is too thick. The blade of the axe doesn't cut through.
아이,
The skills of an expert cannot be mimicked.
маленькие. немного. очень быстро. 뭐 알통도 별로 없는 것 같은데 굉장히 호리호리해 보이시는데 이거 할 때는 훨씬 быстро. хорошо. 대단하십니다.
After splitting the wood, I set off to tour the village. This is a child from the Adeje tribe who has just begun walking. What kind of people are the Adeje tribe? There is a small folk museum in the village that recreates the traditional lifestyle in the village. According to locals, Adeje means people who crossed the sea and came to the forest. It is said they crossed Lake Baikal approximately 5,000 years ago and settled here in Sikhote-Alin.
이런 마을들이 다 없어지고 여기 빨간 점 있는 지역만 지금 우데게이족들이 살고 있다고 합니다.
As urban civilization began entering deep into the forest, there are about 2 villages with about 800 residents in total.
Они это вот питание, потом одежду, все это брали с леса и привыкли к этому. И тем более вот сейчас многие люди, которые уезжают с Яра, вырос человек, поехал учиться, вроде бы на работу устроился, но когда к 50, к 60, вот когда человек уходит на пенсию, он возвращается на Яр, потому что корни все равно тянут это место.
The untainted primeval forest is a blessing to the Adeje people. This is the village's bee farm. The Amur cork tree is said to produce the best honey out of all others. The Amur cork tree is considered an endangered species, but in Russia there is an abundance of these trees. Thus they are used for collecting honey. They say sometimes a tiger even appears.
В соседнем селе, вот у нас есть отсюда 9 километрах село есть. Этот охотник пошел в тайгу, и он, видно, ранил этого тигра. И тигр его потом на него напал, и он его съел. Остались только сапоги и ноги в сапогах.
In the Adeje village, a shaman acts as the central psychological axis. When I return home, they are cooking something I've never seen before. It's a dish made with bear meat. I wonder what it tastes like. But there is a Slavic woman in this house who looks different from the Adeje people.
지금 이분은 이르쿠츠크에서 사시는 분인데 여기 왔다가 지금 이분과 지금 사랑에 빠져가지고 두 분이 이제 서로 이렇게 좋아하시고 그러는데.
It's good to see a couple in love. Meanwhile, the bear dish is ready. Bear oil is said to be good for the lungs and the bronchial tubes, so it's used as medicine. The chunks of fat with the oil extracted are eaten like chips. Vasily, the shaman, lived as a hunter before he was possessed by a spirit.
Вот он вот такой. Это дерево жизни. Шаман шаманит, сюда духи садятся к нему. Помощники.
That night, there is an exorcism in the village. The Adeje people seek the shaman and ask for an exorcism when they experience difficulties like ones we face. They burn offerings and blacken a drum made with deer leather over the smoke. After preparations are completed, the ceremony begins with the sound of a drum. He wakes up the forest spirits, offers faith and homage to them, and seeks the well-being of mankind. The shaman offers comfort to man through nature.
Ну, вы знаете, ментальность нашего народа, у адыгейцев, нанайцев, это один общий, небольшие различия, да. То есть люди, особенно охотники, да, они постоянно живут в суровых условиях.
On my last day in the Adeje village, I go to meet the best hunter in the village. He's so good that he has deer antlers in storage.
이 지역에서 이분이 지금 특히 우데게이족에서는 사냥을 가장 잘하시는 분 중에 한 분이랍니다.
Every corner of the house has something that shows he's a good marksman.
Когда привел?
Это недавно приехал. Вот сейчас 2 дня назад приехал с тайги.
There is also a very large deer thigh.
너무 무거워서 이걸로 이제 온 겨울을 날 수 있는 든든한 식량이 될 것 같습니다. очень большой.
Ну, я с малых лет охочусь, с детских лет. Сейчас мне 58 лет, все равно охота. Кровь такая удыгейская, кровь.
그러니까 우데게이스티.
Да.
우데게이에
Любим охотиться.
나는 사냥꾼이다.
Удыгейцы очень мощные охотники.
알았어, 빨리 마요.
I'm an Adeje hunter. I follow Ivan, who has great pride on his way hunting.
저희는 지금 사냥을 하러 이 미킨강의 상류 쪽으로 지금 가고 있습니다. 약 한 5시간 정도 가야 사냥을 할 수 있는 시코테-알린 산맥의 상류 쪽으로 지금 갈 수 있다고 합니다.
I'm on my way upstream on the Bikin River. There are people who enjoy fishing and also people who are setting off to hunt like us.
이게 지금 저희가 사냥을 나갈 사냥총입니다.
How do I look? Do I look like an Adeje hunter? Just then, a wild boar appears near the river. Ivan's movements get faster after he discovers his target. He seems to have finally found the wild boar. Even after gunshots are fired, Ivan's footsteps are very careful. And he takes his last shot. Ivan seems to have caught his target. He calls us. Following after Ivan, I see the wild boar crouched down in the middle of the forest. The boar is pretty large, but it could not dodge the Adeje hunter. It's important to end its suffering quickly so it does not feel any more pain.
Ну, год тут кабанов много убиваю. Зубрей. Когда каждый год это не посчитаешь же.
There are no hunting restrictions on wild boars for locals, but people do not hunt beyond the amount they eat. The ecosystem must be healthy in order for the Adeje people to live healthily while relying on the forest.
Да хоть есть за что-то держаться в тайге. Вот, знаешь, вот есть охотник, есть куда ворачиваться, кто уезжает. А леса не будет, мы его все поразъезжаемся. Другие люди будут здесь жить. И так много уже приезжих.
When night falls, Ivan takes me to the Beacon River. We go there in order to catch fish. All he needs is one tool, a harpoon. I feel like I've become a character in a cartoon.
뭐 던지는 거는 둘째 치더라도 제 눈에는 고기조차도 안 보이네요. 아주 송사리 같은 거밖에 안 보입니다.
Unlike me, Ivan catches a fish using the harpoon in one motion. It's amazing what he can do.
한 손으로는 지금 작살 들고 한 손으로는 랜턴을 들고 있는데 지금 뭐 사실 이 밤에 지금 수초 때문에 물밑이 잘 보이지도 않는데 한 손으로 지금 작살로 물고기를 잡는 게 그저 신기하기만 합니다.
Today's dinner is shuka, which the Beacon River has decided for us. Ivan's method of preparing the fish is a bit different. Ivan often cooks for himself in the forest. He is also skilled at cooking. The fish is boiled in water with just a bit of salt added. It's freshwater fish, but it doesn't smell fishy at all. The taste is excellent. Most importantly, I don't think I'll be able to forget the taste of eating fish in a cabin with a hunter.
지금 살이 많이 올라와서
Ivan's legendary hunting skills do not stop, even as the night grows deeper. The next day, daylight breaks into the Sikhote-Alin mountains. It's time for me to say goodbye to the people of the Adeje tribe. Ivan escorts me back to the village, and he returns to the forest. Sikhote-Alin is a place where the tigers and the Adeje people live. Perhaps the Bektu-Degan mountain range where the tigers used to roar looks similar to this. Dreaming of a future with a restored Bektu-Degan, I leave this place behind.